In the last session, we have completed problem 4 on unweighted index numbers, that is arithmetic mean, geometric mean and simple aggregative index number. In this session, we shall take up a problem on weighted aggregative index numbers, that is Laspier's, Pasteur's, Marshall-Ashworth, Dorbish-Bowley and Fisher's. Let's see first what the problem is given. The problem says from the following we need to compute all the weighted aggregative index numbers, that is Laspier's, Pasteur's, Marshall-Ashworth, Dorbish-Bowley and Fisher's. The data is given to you. The commodities are given as ABCD. Price and quantity of 15 and 20 are given. So which is the base year? The year that comes earlier. 2015 is our base year. 2020 is our current year. For this, we require a 9-column table. 5 columns as given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have copied it. Price of 2015 P0, quantity of 2015 Q0, price of 2020 P1, quantity of 2020 as Q1, the current year. Apart from this 5, we require 4 more columns for the solution. First, we'll do one thing. Now there is a problem. Which are those columns? First, what they have asked, we'll write down the formulas of each. According to the formula, we'll develop the columns. Formulas will write only for Laspier's and Pasteur's, so we understand which are the columns to be prepared. How to write down the formulas as learnt in the earlier session. P01. First, we write down the formula for price relative. P1 upon P0 into 100. Here we take up as summation. Laspier's price index number, we always multiply with the quantity of base year. Quantity of base year means what? That's going to be Q0. So these are the 2 columns that we have to prepare. So we'll take first here as P0 Q0 and here we'll take up as P1 Q0. Then Laspier's formula P0 1. Develop the habit of writing the formulas the way I am explaining you. First, the price relative. Put up here the summation. Pasteur's index number we multiply with the quantity of the current year. So let us take up these columns. We'll take up as P0 Q1 and let this be P1 Q1. Anyhow, you can take the order, but write the 2 formulas and then complete this table. Now we'll multiply and get the answers. What is to be done? P0 Q0 means what? P0 values into Q0 values. Let's see what multiplication we get. P0 6 into 50. 300. Then it is P0 Q0 2 into 100. What we get is 200. Then it is 4 into 60. 240. Then it is 10 into 30. 300. Then it is 8 into 40. 8 into 40. What we get is 320. And quickly we'll total this. This total comes to 1360. Now let us complete P1 Q0. How to find P1 Q0? P1 into Q0. 10 into 50. 500. Then it is 2 into 100. 200. 6 into 60. 360. It is 12 into 30. Again 360. It is 12 into 40. What we get is 480 and the total comes to 1900. Now we'll take up the next 2 columns. P0 Q1. P0 Q1. P0 Q1. Let's see. 6 into 56. What we get is 336. The next 2 into 120. 240. Then it is 4 into 60. Again 240. Then 10 into 24, again 240. Then it is 8 into 36, 288. And once you finish this, quickly total it. The total comes to 1344, 1344. Now the last column, P1 Q1. P1 Q1, 10 into 56, 560. 2 into 120, 240, 6 into 60, that is 360, 12 into 24, that is 288. Then it is 12 into 36. What we get is 432. And quickly we'll total this as 1880. Once we get this, we'll complete all the formulas. Let's see. Last year's already we have written. Substitute the values. P01, summation P1 Q0 is 1900. This divided by P0 Q0, which is 1360 into 100. So when you divide this, what you get is 1.39705. After decimal, we'll take up 4 digits. 705. So we'll exclude 5. When you exclude 5, the previous number is increased by 1. So it becomes 71 into 100. So the answer, what we get is 139.71 is your last best answer. Now when you solve all other formulas, answer should be round about 139. You cannot get a difference in that. If this is 139, the other can be 150. It should be around 139. Let's see. Pastures. P01. Summation P1 Q1. P1 Q1 1880. This divided by P0 Q1 1344. This is into 100. What we get is 1.3988. The division into 100, the answer comes to 139.88 is Pasteur's answer. Now the rest of the formulas. Marshall-Edgeworth. How we have learned this in the earlier sessions? First, write down Laspey's and Pasteur's formula. Add the numerators, add the denominators, we get Marshall-Edgeworth. Let's see the formula for Marshall-Edgeworth. P01 is equal to, first I will put up the formula for, first draw this full line. This is the formula I am writing for Laspey's. P1 upon P0 multiply with the quantity of base here. Pasteur's. P1 upon P0 multiply with the quantity of base here. Add the numerators, add the denominators into 100. We get the answer. Let us substitute the values. P01 is equal to summation P1 Q0 1900 plus P1 Q1 1880 divided by P0 Q0 1360 plus P0 Q1 1344. This into 100. Now we have to add it. The addition 1900 plus 1800 3780. This divided by 1360 plus 1344 2704 into 100. Now comes his division. When you divide this, what you get is 1.39792. We want 4 digits. We exclude 2. If you exclude a number which is 5 or more, then only we increase the previous number by 1 as seen in last year's. Here 2 is a number which is less than 5. So don't increase the previous number. That's all. Into 100. So the answer what we get is 139.79 is Marshall-Edgeworth. Let's say Dorbish-Bowley. What is Dorbish-Bowley's formula? Half of Laspey's plus Pasteur's. Laspey's we have, Pasteur's already we have. We can add this, divide by 2, or use the main formula of Dorbish-Bowley and solve it. Here we are going to solve the main formula of Dorbish-Bowley. So P01 is equal to half of Laspey's formula. Always when you write the formula, do this, multiply with the quantity of the base here, plus Pasteur's formula, multiply with the quantity of current year. This is into 100. If you take up directly means what? Laspey's plus Pasteur's into half, into 100 is not done because it is already multiplied by 100. Now, substitute the values again. Half of P1 Q0 1900, P0 Q0 1360 plus 1880 This divide by 1344 into 100. Therefore, P01 is equal to half of, again don't waste time in using the calculator and dividing it. This division already we have done, see. Already we have done. Before multiplying by 100, this is the answer. We'll take it. What is the answer? 1.3971 plus. This division is done in pastures. Before multiplying by 100, what is the answer? 1.3988 into 100. So every time calculus is not to be used. Already answers we have. Now we have to add it. P01 is equal to half of. The addition of this comes to 2.7959 into 100. The next step. This into half, that is divide by 2. When you divide that by 2, what we get is 1.39795 we get. After decimal 4 digits. So when you exclude 5, we know that when we exclude 5, we should increase the previous number by 1. So this, when you take out 5, 79 becomes 80. So the answer what we'll take is 3980 into 100. Nothing but 139.80. If you can observe, all the answers are around the same, 139. See, the answer only changes slight in decimals. Now the last, Fisher's price index number. Fisher's price index number, P01. It is root of last year's into pastures, but we are going to develop the full formula. Summation P1 upon P0, multiply this by Q0, we get the last year's formula, into summation P1 upon summation P0, multiply with the quantity of current year outside the root into 100. Here also we can take up directly, last space into pastures. Last space into pastures, find the root, we get the answer. But if you are using the direct formulas, we should multiply that by 100. Now, put up the values. Again, don't go in search of the values anywhere. Already we have it here. That is 1900 divided by 1360 into 1880 divide by 1344 into 100. Again, no calci for division. Division is already been done here in last space and pastures. Same values I am going to copy. P01 is equal to root of 1.3971 multiplied by pastures 1.3988 into 100. Now, when you multiply this, you will get a bigger number on your calculator. Don't round up that number and take. I repeat, when you multiply this, you get a bigger number, 7-8 digits number you will get on the calculator. Don't round up that, because if you round up that, we don't get the exact answer. What is there on the calci after multiplication of that root? Then into 100. Now, when you multiply this, what you will get is 1.95426348. Don't round up that. Directly find the root. When you find the root, P01, the answer of the root, what you get is 1.39794. 4 digits we want. We exclude the fifth one, which is less than 5, into 100. So the answer what we get is 139.79. That's all. That is how we solve it. So I repeat what we have done. The table is given, 9 columns first, 5 already given, 4 for the solution. Once write last year's pastures formula, complete these headings, complete the table, and then move on with the remaining things. So in this session, we have completed problem 5 on last year's pastures, Darbage Bowley, Marshall Edgeworth and features. In the next session, we shall take a problem number 6 on the same. Thank you.